Good day, I'm Andrea Chisholm and this is your JIS News for Thursday, March 3. Andrew Holness is Jamaica's new Prime Minister. Mr. Holness was sworn into office for the second time earlier today, having first held the post from October 2011 to January 2012. His appointment this time follows the Jamaica Labour Party's 32-31 seat victory over the People's National Party in the February 25 general elections. Prime Minister Holness received the instrument of appointment from Governor-General Sir Patrick Allen in a ceremony at King's House this afternoon. We have more on the leader's journey to Jamaica House later in the magazine. On to other news now. The Ministry of Education has expressed confidence that it will reach its target of achieving mastery in numeracy for primary school students by the year 2018. This in light of the progress made thus far and the systems that have been put in place.
Well, we had interim targets set for each year, and we have actually exceeded the interim target for 2015. We continue to work with the schools, focusing mainly on building teacher capacity. Our coaches are still out, and our specialists, they work more closely with those schools that don't have the support of coaches. We're just focusing on the goal and working towards meeting it.
Math educators can access the ministry's website for relevant material and activities to guide their teaching. In the meantime, the ministry's National Mathematics Coordinator says the Primary Exit Profile (PEP) will change the way mathematics is taught in schools. The PEP is the new examination that will replace the Grade 6 Achievement Test and is to feature more practical components in the curriculum.
The Primary Exit Profile will have a component that will have higher order thinking items. So the shift will move away from knowledge and recall and to problem solving and reasoning. That is what I think is going to significantly push the change across the system.
PEP's curriculum is expected to be rolled out in schools starting September. The National Works Agency NWA says it's far advanced in its work to clear several critical drains and roadways in St. James, which were adversely affected by flood rains over the weekend. Community Relations Officer at the NWA's Western Region, Janelle Ricketts, says full access has been restored to all roadways in St. James. Efforts are now being concentrated on the cleaning of critical drains, in particular the north and the south gullies in the city of Montego Bay. The NWA is also targeting sections of several roadways in Hanover which were affected by landslides. The agency is also working to clear a section of the Riley River which was impacted by washed-down debris. The University of the West Indies has received $90,000 in grant funding from Japan for the construction of a gymnasium. The gymnasium will be used primarily for the development of artistic gymnastics at the institution, and is to be completed within the next 3 months. As part of the support, Japanese coaches from Nishida's Gymnastics will help with the training of gymnasts at the facility. UWI's Pro Vice Chancellor and Principal Professor Archibald MacDonald says the successful completion of the project is another critical step in the university's ongoing mandate to diversify its capabilities and program offerings. He says the facility will likely encourage more interest in gymnastics among students and the wider public. And finally, the Jamaica Aid Support for Life JASL has launched a media campaign to end violence against women and girls. Dubbed Our Vision for Women by Women, it's part of a project called Expanding Gains to Decrease and Prevent Violence Against Women in the context of HIV and AIDS. The project is funded by the United Nations Trust Fund to End Violence Against Women and involved training and engaging with over 1,000 women in various socio-economic groups. It is expected that the media campaign will raise awareness about the matter of violence against women being one of the factors that contribute to females' vulnerability to contracting HIV.
HIV risk and violence it's both direct and indirect. And we know directly because through forced intercourse with an HIV-infected individual leads to HIV transmission. And indirectly because of the psychosocial stress that is put onto the woman, and it often leads to later engagement in high-risk behaviors.
Jamaica Aid Support's Executive Director says the media campaign will challenge the social acceptance of violence against women.
By placing pressure on the Jamaican people, the government, to dialogue, to act, and of course to strengthen the institutional response to address violence against women, particularly in the sectors of health, law enforcement, justice, and of course the social sector.
The tagline for the media campaign is #ZeroVoz0HIV. And that's it for GIS News today. I'm Andrea Chisholm. Thank you for watching.